Hey guys, it's Eric. So today we're going to be going over an issue I've been having, and that issue is with the transfer case in regards to 4 low. So we've been able to get into 4 high easily and stay in 4 high. The issue we've been having is 4 low. We haven't really been able to get in 4 low, and when we do, it always seems to pop out right away as soon as I put it in drive. So we tried everything that the instructions say, all the online forums, and nothing seems to work. You know, we're in 4 high, we shifted into neutral, and we're coasting at about 2 to 3 miles an hour, and then we go from 4 high to 4 low. It goes in, but then as soon as we put it into drive, it pops out us right away. So we did that while we're rolling. We also did that from a complete stop, and we've done it multiple times, and nothing seems to work. So we're going to end up just calling the dealership tomorrow when they're open, and we're going to go ahead and take it in and see if they can figure out what the issue is. So let me show you guys basically what we're doing and what's happening, and we'll keep you guys updated after we take it to the dealership. Alright guys, so first I'm going to go into 4 high. So I'm in neutral, shift down into 4 high. As you can see on the screen, we're in 4 high. You go to drive. So I'm in 4 high, drive. I'm gonna go in neutral and then shifting down to 4 low. And for some reason it stayed now. As you can see, it's in 4 low, but it just popped out. So let's try that one more time. I'm gonna go back in neutral. I'm in 4 high right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and go. Shift it to neutral, I'm rolling. Then shift it down. I'm in 4 low. I'm holding it down. Go to neutral. Go to drive. And it just popped out of 4 low again. So it's not working. Let's try it one more time. So go back to neutral. We're gonna go ahead and go in 4 high. Drive a little bit. So neutral. Shift down. I'm in 4 low. Popped out again. Hey guys, so just came back from the dealership, and it was all bad. One, because they charged me for an hour of labor. I won't tell you how much it is because you can only imagine at the dealership how much 1 hour cost. The reason they didn't do anything was because they said the reason I'm not able to go into 4 low is because my Jeep isn't calibrated for the 37-inch tires that I have on, and that's why I'm not able to go in 4 low. And then I told them, I'm like, hey, I have a programmer at my house because I have the Taser, and I had it programmed for my 37-inch tires, and it wasn't even going in 4 low, and I had it programmed. And the reason I can't leave my Taser in there is then they can't connect their computer, so it's kind of like you're stuck in the middle, right? I told them, what are the next steps from here? And he basically said, you need to reprogram the computer for 37-inch tires, and then we can diagnose the issue. And obviously I'm in a pickle, right? Because you can't connect your Taser and then them connect their computer. So I was like, okay, I have the stock tires back on. I can bring those in. I can put those on and come back. But the only thing is, like, I told them, I don't want you guys telling me like, oh, now it's the lift kit. That's why it's not going into 4 low. Just because if they tell me that reason, they're going to end up charging me another hour. And that's just a waste of money, right? So I basically just said, forget this. I'm just going to kind of go back home and kind of reassess the situation. So I came back, connected my Taser, was driving around the neighborhood, trying to go from 4 high to 4 low, and probably about 30 to 40% of the time it was going into 4 low and staying in 4 low. Just going a little bit back and forth, and it wasn't popping out. So I don't know, maybe it just kind of needs to get broken in a little bit more, just because the last trip I went on was the first off-roading trip I did, and it was the first time I was in 4x4. So tomorrow I'm actually going to go take it out to the trails and trying to get it into 4 low and just drive around in 4 low. Just kind of get the gears a little bit more used, and maybe it just needs to be used a little bit more and kind of broken in. But we'll see. I'll keep you guys updated tomorrow once I go on the trail. Hey guys, just a quick update. So I did go to Hollister Hills yesterday to test out the 4 low again and just to do a good day of wheeling just because it's beautiful out. So once I got out there, I was trying to put it in 4 low. It probably took me 3 or 4 times till it actually popped into 4 low. And then once it did, I would drive around in the little area I was in, about a quarter mile, and it would pop out of 4 low and into the neutral position in the transfer case. So then I would do the same process again, put it in 4 low, drive around, and about a quarter mile in, it would pop out again. So I did that probably like 4 times, and on the 5th time I decided just to put it in 4 low and start driving up the mountain. So I put it in 4 low, I went up the mountain probably about a mile, and it popped out of 4 low. And then obviously since I'm going uphill, it's pretty hard to shift it into 4 low, so I just left it in 4 high after that, went to the top. Coming down, I shifted it into 4 low. It's a little bit easier just because you just go in neutral and you're already rolling. So as you start rolling, shift it into 4 low. So I got it in 4 low after about maybe 3 to 4 times again. And this time it really did stay in 4 low. I was going down the mountain, granted, but I cruised down the mountain in 4 low the whole way. And once I got to the bottom, I started doing the rest of the trails all in 4 low. These are all small trails, so it's not like you're blasting through these. So I was probably doing like 8 to 10 miles an hour the whole day for a few hours, and and it never popped out of 4 low once. So which is a good thing, obviously. So as we were getting ready to leave, I put it in 4 high and try to shift into 4 low again just to see if maybe, you know, the transfer case has been getting easier. It took me like 3 to 4 tries till it actually got into 4 low, but it really felt like it was in 4 low this time. And I just drove out of the park like that and then shifted it into 2 high and came home. So I think it's getting a little bit easier from the first time I went out. Obviously I'm going to keep on doing more trips just to see if it gets easier, which I'm hoping it does. Because I don't want to take it to a dealership again because I feel like they're just going to come up with more excuses. So I would literally have to tear this thing down back to stock, which I don't want to do. So yeah, if you guys are having the same issue or just want to know more, just subscribe. I will be posting another video up in maybe a month or 2 once I do a little bit more off-roading and have it in 4 low more, and let you guys know if it's getting easier or not. I'm hoping it gets easier, but I'll let you guys know. Thanks.